Welcome to Study Loop.
So here in this problem we have to find the speed of the color when it hits the stop at B, and the mass of the color we are given as 0.8 kg, and the force acting on the color F we are given as 40 Newton, and we have to calculate the velocity. Now initial velocity of the color at point A, that is VA, we are given as 0 because it starts at rest. Now we'll be using the work energy equation here to solve this problem. So according to this theorem we have work done 1 to 2 is equals to kinetic energy at point B minus the kinetic energy of the collar at point A. Now initial kinetic energy of the collar will be 0 because its initial velocity is 0, or because it is at rest. So TA would be equals to 0. Now the work done by the force acting on the collar, there are two forces acting on the collar. The first one is the gravity force, mg force, and second one is the 40 Newton force. So the work done would be force times the distance covered by the collar moving from point A to point B, that is we are taking it to be x, minus the gravitational force because it is acting in the opposite direction to the motion, so we are taking negative sign here. So mgh, where h is the displacement, vertical displacement from from point A to point B, is equals to 1 by 2 mass of collar times velocity square, and velocity at point B. Now first we have to calculate this value x. H we are given, that is 0.4. This total distance is h, it is 0.4. So h we know, that is 0.4 meter, but we don't know the value of x. Now let us consider the when the collar is at this point A. So the total length of the rope would be this much. This is 0.4, and this distance we have 0.3. In the figure it is given this to be as 0.3 meter. So this distance from the Pythagoras theorem, we can calculate this distance as d is equals to under root 0.4 square plus 0.3 square, and it comes out to be 0.5 meter. Now when the collar reaches at point B, the length of the rope is 0.1, which is given in the equation. So the distance covered by the collar would be x, and that would be equals to 0.5 meter. This is the length of the rope when it is at point B, and when it reaches at point this is at point A. Now when it reaches at point B, the distance is 0.1 meter. So minus 0.1 meter, which is equals to 0.4 meter. So this is the distance covered by the collar. Now we can plug all the value here to calculate VB. So force we have 40 Newton times distance we have 0.4 meter minus the mass we have 0.8 kg, and G we have 9.81 meter per second square, times height we have 0.4 meter, is equals to 1 by 2 mass is 0.8 times VB, that we have to calculate, square. Now we're going to simplify this, and after solving the left side of the equation we'll get this value as 12.86 Newton meter is equals to 1 by 2 0.8 times VB square. So from here VB will get this value as 5.67 meter per second. So this is the final answer for the given problem. I hope you have understood the problem. Thank you.